Hey, everybody, Doug back at you with another month's of Fridays worth of PA Dutch words of the week. We are now into the month of June, and we have 4 Fridays in June. I chose 4 verbs. So every word of the week for this month will be a verb. Now, let me remind everybody that verbs are special because you have to conjugate verbs when you use them in Pennsylvania Dutch. You have to do the same thing in English, but you also have to do it in Pennsylvania Dutch. If you do not know how to conjugate a verb in Pennsylvania Dutch, I have a couple different videos on the YouTube channel. I'll link one of them down below so that you can learn about the endings that you have to use and then how to actually use them when speaking or writing, or what you'll recognize when reading Pennsylvania Dutch too. So remember, verbs always have to be conjugated. So the verb I'm going to show you, when I show it in the sample sentence, it might look a little different because it's been conjugated. So just a heads up about that. But let's get into this week's word of the week, and it is the word feiere. Feiere is the verb to celebrate in Pennsylvania Dutch. What you'll realize is that almost all, I think I can make this statement, 99.9% of the verbs in Pennsylvania Dutch end in an E. When you look them up in a dictionary, they're always going to end in an E. That's the infinitive form, what they call the infinitive form. So the form that has not been conjugated or changed. So to celebrate, feiere. But when we use it, then it's going to change its ending sometimes depending on the situation. Don't let verb conjugation scare you. It's not that bad. It's just something you have to get used to, especially if you're learning the language. You grew up doing it in English without even thinking about it because that's how you learned a language. You learned English that way. So we got to get you there in Pennsylvania Dutch. But the sentence that I chose to use this verb, the conjugation stays in the E ending. So it's going to look just like it does here. And that sentence for this week is Mia feiere America uf da Fiat July. Mia feiere America uf da Fiat July. We celebrate America on the 4th of July. So now if you want to use the verb to celebrate, you can use feiere instead of celebrate. Use this word. It's a great Pennsylvania Dutch word. Again, check out the videos on how to conjugate a verb in Pennsylvania Dutch. It's not that bad. It's a little tricky at first to get used to because it's something different, but it is not that bad. Till next time, dear friends, keep practicing your Pennsylvania Dutch and macht's gut.